Shalom. Coming together. Coming together. We're hearing that a lot. We're hearing that from so many circles. Of course, we're hearing that from our own people in our Yisra'elite community. We're hearing that from the politicians. We're hearing that from the media talking heads. We're hearing that from the entertainers. We're hearing that from the professional athletes. We're hearing that virtually from every walk of life. Coming together. That people need to be able to come together and put aside their differences, and they need some kind of uniting force. But when we think about the concept of coming together, this process started a long time ago. The very first steps in the process of various nations of people coming together began on this continent when the invading colonists came and started to colonize the land. That's when coming together started. We were thrown into the mix, into the equation of coming together via the chains of the transatlantic slave trade. Now, people want to think that coming together is always just a good thing. But nothing in life is an absolute, which means there is a pro and there's a con. Coming together can be good, but then also coming together can be tragic. In our case, in the case of the American Indian, in the case of the Israelite slave, coming together with the rest of the nations of the world was tragic. It was not good. It was not uplifting. It was not enlightening. It was not a release. It was a descent into confinement. Now, the same cannot be said for the Europeans and the various other races that did the colonizing. For them, coming together was good. For them, coming together with the other nations of the world was an uplifting experience. It was enlightening. It was empowering. It allowed them to have access to things that they could only dream of. It allowed them relief from life's hardships on the backs of slaves. Daily toils were no longer theirs. They were able to put it off on someone else. So coming together was good for them. So now we hear this big uproar about people saying we're so divided, we're so polarized, and that the solution for that is simply for everyone to learn to come together again. As the saying goes, those who forget history are doomed to repeat it. Coming together was never in our best interest. Not with these other nations. Coming together with them should be the last thing that we toil to do, that we ask for, that we see as a solution. Now, naturally, they'll want to come together because the last time that happened, it worked out damn well for them. At this time, we need to be the ones who decide whether or not this happens. And the only coming together we need to be concerned about is our own. It's with our own people. Coming together is not the solution to our problems. It might be the solution to the problems that are gripping this nation, that are gripping those who wish to bring all mankind underneath some type of one world umbrella. But it damn sure is not the solution to our problem as a people, not coming together with them. It is a mistake. The first time was out of our control. This time, we'll have a say in it. And if we choose to come together with them again, we deserve no less than what we experienced before. Shalom.